You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever so line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Will Reichert has it all teed up. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Buying some time right. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the...
He's going deep this time. That's cut at the 25. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Quick throw to the left is complete. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Stafford now off the play fake. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but it's not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Set. Get away, Easy. Hey, easy. Hey. What happened?
First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Blue 60.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
Corner in on the tackle. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Stafford gonna go on forward. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. It's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
70.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Let's go.
They throw it out quick to the left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They give to Sampson here up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game.
He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. A couple of really good plays, Brock. Made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
He connects downfield. As we kind of expected, it does not work out. So we're surprised to see him go for it. So they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, the short throws. The defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Play fake. It's Milton. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Milton out of the pistol here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Running right with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who have got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Set. Ready, hot.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
Set.
Throwing to Stafford on third. Brought in along the sideline. Just needed official ruling, and they said catch. Great play.
15 yards.
He picks up 15 on the play. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
50. Omaha, ready.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's second down.
Kane, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
180. Hey.
Now Stafford again. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey.
Hand off here to Sampson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
180. Ready, hot.
Play action now for Stafford. On him quick, and they bring it down. Acting quickly here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the Texans' 31-yard line.
from the gun. Here's Stafford. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Monday. Down 20. Hey, easy. Hurry.
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Will Reichard
now to try the field goal. It's a 48-yard look for him. Reichard connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchdown. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Milton makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Good running here. He's across the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-possession game. Brock Bowers the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Stafford from the gun. He throws a bullet deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, 5-0, 180, 59. White.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Omaha, ring blue. Set. 250.
back to throw. That's incomplete left side.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown to double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set. Hey, tackle move. 280. Zero.
Third and long for him here. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Man, he really lobbed that one downfield, didn't he? Tried to lay it in there for a big completion. I think he just got a little too much loft on it, though, and it's intercepted.
I really do think in that spot, though, Kate, it was the right type of throw. But that air, in this league, you put air on the football as a quarterback, you better be exactly right. Because as fast as these defenders are, they can recover and go get it, which they did right there.
79
Now Milton to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to Brock Bowers. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects with Johnson. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets. There is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. Defense, they ace the test.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cut my team. Candy Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strip. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Milton now. Completed to his running back. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Tag. Viking 18. Go.
Throwing it again here. This is caught by Blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Milton. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy offline. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
2nd down carry for Sampson. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
It's a gain of 8.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready. Lady.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Texans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go now. Ready.
He's back to throw. He finds Smith here underneath. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
One final shot before the half. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an outright versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation. You also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hand off to Sampson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st down from the 41. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready. Go 20. Like 7.
No throw. 3rd and long. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offensive line fast.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Middle. 22.
All right, here we go. 4th down with Stafford. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
First down, here's Sampson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
The 31-yard line.
Set.
Sampson on the carry. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. 180.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
250. Easy. Hey.
Fourth down, here's Sanford. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Beginning on the ground, here's Gorindo. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 31-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Trap 2. Cowboy 80.
Milton back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and on the Colts side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd.
Houston.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here comes Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Set. Hey, 22. Hey, red. 20 hot.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Fresno!
First and 10. Here's Stafford. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 29-yard line.
32! 180! Hey! Back to the slip back.
Stafford now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. You're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And they pick him off again. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Stafford now on 1st down. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. On the carry, it's Sampson. Ran into him all that time. Couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Waiting! Easy!
Here's Sampson. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trying to do some window dressing. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Red 80!
They give it to him again. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pick up of 2 here. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
Now, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd
So
down.
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
180.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett Lynch incomplete. Romadunze, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
Hey, let's be honest here. Where that throw was made, he was going to have to get on his horse and run for that first down anyway. You got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
60. Hey, Red.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Has his man caught by Odunze. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And he needed just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not remove the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
A 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Lock and gained on 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. So the Texans come away with the road.